another cable show this season. I still think we can do a takeoff of America's Got Talent. But use kids. Everybody likes kids. Kids and dogs get great ratings, right, Maggie?
Far out, man. I think using kids is genius. Like, there's lots of kids out there. I think some of those little dudes can really bust the moves, and I could, like, get it all on film. Then I could beat it up to a satellite and bounce it around till it lands in YouTube. Way cool Star Trek, man. What do you think, Miss Bizzle?
Excellent idea, Maggie. If you're going to do a children's version of Britain's Got Talent, you'll be judges, and I will be happy to volunteer. I have a lot of experience with children. I am a teacher, you know. Oh, Simon, what do you think of this idea for the new kids' cable show?
He didn't say Britain's Got Talent. He said America's Got Talent. I already own Britain's Got Talent, you know. If anyone's going to be a judge, it's me. If you are going to be there, we'll definitely need someone to balance your overly puppy, perky attitude.
Simon Scout, you are such a grump. They call me Judge Moody like that you're the moody one. I'd like to be a judge too. Oh, that's right. I am a real judge. Anyway, I want to be judge in the new kids' cable show. I'm used to adults acting like kids. It would be fun to have some real kids to judge.
Well, we have a cameraman named Baggy and 3 judges. Who else do we need to get this project off the ground?
You need talent scouts to travel around the world and audition kids to see what they can do.
You also need to take girls' perspective. Sometimes they think a good jump shot is all the talent needed for a show.
Okay, Smiley, but who will break the tie if we don't agree on the acts? I know who can help you. Belma is very smart and very logical. She can, like, break any tie.
Oh, Baggy, you're so sweet. I would love to do this cable show by kids for kids. We just can't do enough to encourage the youth of our country.
Okay, it looks like we have concept, judges, and scouts. We just need to nail down locations in the USA we want to travel to.
Why just the USA? The world has many, many children and immeasurable talent. Why limit ourselves to the USA?
Because of the cost. We are a local cable company. We cannot afford to travel around the world.
Hey, I just saw Miss Harpo in the green room. She's one of the richest women in the world. I bet she could help us. I'll go get her.
If Miss Harpo agrees to be the producer, the show is sure to be a success.
I love this idea. I have a corporate jet that you could take around the world if you give us rights to your cable show. We'll let you use our jet to travel. You'd have to deal with our pilot, Captain Spurk, and his crew. They could be a little difficult.
Oh, this could be the show of my career. This could be the jumping off point to the national stage. Oh, thank you, Miss Harpo.
I'm not done yet. I have contacts around the world that will arrange for local ambassadors to meet you. They will introduce you to the children who wish to perform for our show. This will be a wonderful way to celebrate all the children of the world.
Let's celebrate!
Hang on, folks. We're experiencing a little turbulence going over the Rockies, so sit tight, buckle up, and don't breathe. Wait, bad idea. You can breathe.
Captain, should I secure the drink cart? Oops, too late. Sorry.
That was like refreshing, dude.
Is my mascara running?
Where are my glasses?
I hope we dry up before we land in the Big Apple.
Why did they call New York City the Big Apple?
It all started back in the 1920s on the horse racing circuit. The first prize was called the Apple, and New York had lots of racing and big prizes. So the Big Apple went racing in New York.
Sorry about the bumpy ride, folks. We should be landing in New York City right on schedule. Hey, Grace, what kind of dance do you do on a trampoline?
I don't know, Captain. What kind of dance do you do on a trampoline?
The hip-hop. Get it?
Good one, Captain. So we're gonna see some hip-hop dancers, right?
No. It's all ballet, man. New York is famous for its ballet.
I thought New York was famous for its pizza.
Yes. New York is famous for many things, including millions of pigeons and really big sewer rats.
Far out, giant rats.
You...
We're here in New York City, New York.
If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York.
Welcome to New York City, the home of the Yankees, champions of the World Series of Baseball.
Yes, the title is great, but we're really famous for our Broadway shows. New York City is the most popular tourist destination in the United States.
Someday our names will be up in those lights. Did you know the first theater on Broadway opened its doors in the early 1830s? Because of the huge number of movie electric signs along Broadway and the light they generate, Broadway is known as the Great White Way. Better get our sunglasses on. That's the ticket. Looking sharp. Speaking of tickets, over $940 million of theater tickets were sold in the years 2008 and 2009. And we're the ones who get the theater goers there on time. The first New York taxi cab appeared in New York City in 1906. Today there are over 13,000 taxi cabs. They are mostly yellow because the company's founder legislated that said yellow was the easiest color to spot. Luckily for us taxi drivers, 60% of New Yorkers don't own cars. Mirror rap, buddy.
Nope, got it covered. Is that your taxi in the no-load zone?
If New Yorkers do buy cars, it will show up on our New York Stock Exchange. The New York Stock Exchange started in 1817. The first female member, Muriel Sieber, joined the exchange in 1967.
The largest single drop in the stock market's history was in September 2008, and the largest single gain was in October 2008.
Drop, gain, how about turn? We in New York City are famous for our ballet dancers. A prima ballerina can complete 32 turns on point within the same spot on the floor. After the turns, she'll be hot. Ballerina wear up to 2 to 3 points shoes a week. A male dancer can lift over 1.5-ton ballerina in a single performance. So you saying I weigh 1 ton? Oh, look! The Statue of Liberty. It was given to us by the French in honor of our 100th birthday. It's a major tour attraction and one of the most recognizable icons in our country. It's made of pure copper over a framework of steel, except for the flame of the torch, which is gold leaf. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, but all this sightseeing is making me hungry. Do we smell pizza? If you want the world's best pizza, come to New York City. The first pizzeria in the United States opened in New York City in 1895. The first slice ever sold only cost 2 cents. Now there are over 1,250 New York City restaurants with pizza or pizzeria in their name. A slice now costs from $1 to over $5. Cheese pizza is the favorite.
Hey, give me a pepperoni.
What's wrong with him?
Now we'll give you the taste of the town you can find in the Big Apple.
judges as soon as we're in the air. I love bouncing acts off satellites. It's like so space age.
I don't want to leave New York. I haven't even had a chance to shop.
We're on a tight timeline, Smiley. We have a lot of miles to cover to find talent around the world.
Actually, we're on our way to Mexico. It's 1,542 miles from New York to Cancun.
Buckle up, folks. We're taking off. Keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
Good evening, folks. I'm your hostess for the show. My name is Cupcake, and it's time to hear what our judges have to say about the first entry in our competition. Our honorable judges are Mr. Simon Scow, Miss Drizzle, and Judge Moody. We'll start with you, Simon. What did you think about the New York segment Baggy sent us?
You've got to be kidding me. They went to New York City and filmed ballet and hip-hop. This city has everything when it comes to dance. I think Baggy took the popular, crowd-pleasing route instead of searching out alternative, cutting-edge dancers. I give them a 7.
Simon, you are such a sourpuss. The kids were wonderful, full of ideas and expression, and I thought that the combination of elegant ballet and gritty hip-hop was inspired. I give it a 10.
Simon, you are too critical. Miss Drizzle, you are too bubbly. I guess it's up to me to be the voice of reason in this judge's booth. The dancers did a good job showcasing two contrasting dance styles. I give them an 8.
There you have it. The first act received a total score of 25 points. Not bad at all. Our talent scouts and cameramen are landing in Mexico and about to search out kids who love to dance. I can't wait to see the next video from Baggy.
Wow, it's a lot warmer here than in New York.
New York is much closer to the equator than New York. The closer you get, the warmer you get.
You're right, Smiley. It is warmer here, and it smells great. I really want an enchilada. That sauce is amazing. We have time to eat, don't we?
Man, there's always time to eat. Eating is like one of the most important things you can do. I think I can film while we munch on some excellent grub.
We are honored to show you our local youth dancers. Mexico has a rich artistic history. Mexico is a country with many natural wonders.
Mexico has the largest population of Spanish speakers in the world. We have over 100 million citizens. Mexico is the world's leading producer of silver. Bullfighting is a popular sport in Mexico. A matador's performance requires great skill and courage. Successful matadors are celebrities and well paid. The Mexico City Arena is one of the largest bullfighting arenas in the world. It seats 50,000 people. The three colors of Mexico's flag are important. Green represents hope and victory. Red, the sacrifice of the nation's heroes, and white stands for purity. Popular dishes in Mexico are tortillas, enchiladas, burritos, tacos, and spicy stews. Sweet breads are a popular dessert as well as chocolate. Cinco de Mayo is a national holiday that celebrates the anniversary of the Battle of Puebla. We also celebrate the Day of the Dead on November 2nd. It is a happy celebration to honor the lives of our ancestors. Soccer is a very popular sport in Mexico. It started becoming a national passion in the 1920s. Teams who travel to Mexico rarely win. The soccer stadium holds 105,000 spectators. The altitude of Estadio Azteca is 7,200 feet above sea level. Let's spice up your show with a little traditional salsa dance.
kind of car does Luke Skywalker drive?
I don't know, Cassie. What kind of car does Luke Skywalker drive?
A toy Yoda? Get it? A toy Yoda?
Very punny, dude. We're here and I'll send the transmission to the judges as soon as we're in the air.
Let's take off. I've always wanted to go to Africa. It's a huge continent with such cool animals. I really want to see the lions, zebras, and giraffes in the wild.
You know, Africa isn't just animals. Shopping in the cities can be excellent.
Cape Town is one of the largest malls in Africa. You can get anything you'd ever want on the Canal Walk.
Ooh, can we go there?
Is your show for the shopping channel?
No, but I'd love to do one.
We're not going to Cape Town for shopping. We're going to Tanzania.
I've sent the video feed, man. Let's go to Africa.
I have prepared a traditional African drink to celebrate our arrival. Who would like to try it?
I don't know, man. I'm a vegan, you know. What's in it?
It's totally natural and healthy. First, you peel an orange very carefully. You take off the orange skin, but leave the white underneath. Then you cut a small slit in the top of the orange and squeeze out the juice. It's like the original Orange Juliet. I guess it takes practice.
Hostess Cupcake here. Our judges have just received a feed from Mexico. I can't wait to hear their views. In the meantime, our talent scouts are flying to Africa.
Well, Mexico is a country with a rich history. The food and dance are remarkable for their fun and enjoyment. However, I do think Boggy could have expanded his view to more remote regions and found ethnic dance styles we've never seen before. I give them a 7.
Simon, Simon, Simon. Are you constipated, dear? You do seem rather bound up in details. I like looking at the big picture, and the children of Mexico love to dance. Their energy is invigorating. It just made me want to leap out of my seat and dance with them. I give it a 10.
Okay, once again, I am the voice of reason between you two extremists. Simon, you are such a newt. That means pain in the rear. Miss Drizzle, you are so sweet giving cavities. The children of Mexico put on a good show. I give them an 8.
Well, there you have it, folks. Our judges are getting along just like my in-laws. The Mexico performance received a total score of 25. So far, our two groups have received the same scores. Now we are going to Africa. I don't know what we'll see there, but I'm looking forward to Baggy's reports.
Welcome to Tanzania, a country with many contrasts. We have a beautiful coastline along with the Indian Ocean, the largest mountain in Africa.
Mount Kilimanjaro is over 19,000 feet high. Your tallest mountain in Oregon is Mount Hood at 11,161 feet. Our mountain is bigger than yours.
As far as California remains part of our tourism business, people come from all around the world to see our animals in our natural habitats.
Lions, elephants, zebras, cheetahs, and giraffes roam our grassy savannas. Our wonderful weather is inviting to tourists who live in cold climates.
Zanzibar Island has been at the center of maritime trade for over a millennium.
What's a millennium?
1,000 years.
The Sultans of Unami, our culture is so advanced, the Sultans of Unami moved the court to Zanzibar. This merged the Arabic and African culture, language, and traditions.
Swahili is our official language.
Most Tanzanians work in agriculture. Our country is known for producing coffee, bananas, and tropical fruits.
We also raise many cattle, sheep, and goats. Diamonds, gold, and gemstones are also mined in our country.
Even though our country has many resources, our people don't live under modern conveniences. Many families live in small huts without running water or electricity. Hit the beaches for a week or so after use of our Indian Ocean beaches are spectacular as they are numerous.
A meal that could be considered our country's national dish is called ugali, a stiff dough made out of flour, cornmeal, and millet.
The dough is served with a sauce made out of fish, meat, or vegetables. Ugali is typically eaten out of a large bowl that is shared by everyone at the table.
Try the ugali while we entertain you with our performance.
Hey, Grace, why did the students study on the airplane?
I don't know, Captain. Why did the students study on the airplane?
Because they wanted to get a higher education. Get it? Try to get some sleep, folks. It's a long trip from Africa to China.
Great idea, Captain. I need my beauty sleep.
I'll say.
We all have to have at least 9 hours of sleep to be at our best. To help you have a peaceful rest, I have some oolong tea and fortune cookies.
He who snores loudest falls asleep first.
Hello, Frantic. I'm checking in to see how the search for talent around the world is going.
Miss Harpo, the kids are so wonderful. I couldn't choose a winner. I'm glad I'm not one of the judges.
The judges do have a tough job. If I were one, I'd give them all 10s.
I'm sure that won't happen with Mr. Simon Scowl as a judge.
Welcome back to the judges' booth. Our scouts are wrestling their way to China. Let's hear what our judges have to say about the African performance. Simon Scowl, what did you think?
The rhythm was adequate, but the choreography was nothing to be impressed by. I give them a 7.
Nothing to be impressed by? Were you asleep? Texting? It was marvelous, full of color and pageantry. I'd give it a 10.
I see there are no surprises from either one of you. You are both wrong. Once again, I seem to be the only judge with common sense. The dance was solid and the costumes excellent. I give them an 8.
Another score of 25? It's going to be very hard to get a winner if the judges keep this up. Now back to our scouts in China.
China. That's welcome in Chinese.
Welcome to Shanghai. The name means on the sea. We have the biggest port in the world.
Ribbon dance that reflects our Chinese heritage.
black and white, and black and white?
I don't know, Captain. What is black and white, black and white, black and white?
A zebra caught in a revolving door, get it?
Good one, Captain. Now we're off to the Emerald Isle. My great-grandparents came with a pond during the potato famine of 1845. I remember the stories of the rafts of fairy people that lived under the hills.
Pond? What pond? Looks like an ocean to me.
Actually, it's an Irish sea, and going across the pond is an expression that means crossing the Atlantic Ocean.
Rafts of fairy people? Like, that sounds far out, man. But what are fairies doing in rafts? I thought they could fly.
According to Irish legend, fairy rafts are cities built under the hills and have castles made of silver.
Well, I love the Irish performers that tour in the USA. The songs and music make me want to get up and dance. And speaking of dance, those step dancers are amazing.
I heard the world record for fastest feet in Irish step dancing was 40 taps per second.
Hey, I could do that. Maybe. Time me, Belma. Count the taps, Smiley.
What? Time.
Sorry, Maggie, you did 3 taps in 1 second. I don't think you should quit your day job to become a dancer.
Let's see if Simon is his usual kind self while judging the performance from China.
The Chinese ribbon dance dates back over 5,000 years. I loved the color and pageantry of this performance. I thought the ribbons moved in time with the music, and the dancers were precise in their choreography. I give them a 10.
Simon, dear, are you well? Do you have a fever? H1N1? I've never heard you be so positive about anything. But as delightful as it is to hear you be nice, I think that you exaggerated just a wee bit. The dance was lovely and the ribbons excellent, but a perfect 10 it was not. The performers were very young and they had a few errors, so I have to give them a 9.
Am I in an alternate universe? When did Mr. Krabby Pants, Simon Scow, and way too likely Miss Drizzle switch sides on the scoring skill? Something is wrong with the natural order of things. I must restore the balance with a low score, even though I love the Chinese ribbon dance. I give it a 6.
How odd. Even though each judge stepped out of their normal scoring pattern, we still have a tied score amongst our contestants. Now back to our scouts who have just landed in Ireland.
Or hello in Gaelic. Welcome to Dublin. We are very happy to have you here.
We love the opportunity to showcase our local artists and our flag.
Dublin is an excellent choice for your cable show. The Gift of Gab runs in the Irish blood.
The world-famous band U2 is from Dublin, you know.
St. Patrick's Day, a national holiday. The golden harp is the official emblem of Ireland. I thought it was a potato. Long ago, all the clans had their own harp player, who would write songs and stories to honor their leaders and heroes. But what the Irish is saying, you may have Shamrocks, leprechauns, and rainbows are very important in our country's legends. The shamrock is considered lucky and is a national symbol. In your country, people think that a four-leaf clover is especially lucky, since most clover plants only have 3 leaves. 3 was considered a magical number by the ancient Druids. Many wonderful things come in groups of 3, like us.
The Druids thought the shamrock plant was mystical because its leaves were a weather indicator. By looking at the leaves, they could tell if it was going to rain.
Leprechauns are portrayed in your country as cheerful suitors. Lucky Charms, on the other hand, in our country's legends, leprechauns are tricky and unfriendly. They spend much of their time making shoes. They hoard all their gold in a pot hidden at the end of a rainbow. If you hear the tapping of a leprechaun at work, follow it to see if you can find him. When you catch a leprechaun, keep your eye on him, or he'll disappear and you'll lose your chance for his gold.
We love sharing some Irish lore with you, and now we present our Irish step dancers dancing to traditional music from Ireland.
It's just a short hop from Ireland to Germany. We should be landing there in no time. Hey, Grace, what do you call it when a vampire lives in a kitchen?
I don't know, Captain. What do you call it when a vampire lives in the kitchen?
Spatula. Whoa.
Very funny, Captain. I hate leaving Ireland. It's such a beautiful country and everyone is so friendly.
The Irish songs are stuck in my head.
Stepping gaily on we go, heel for heel, toe for toe. On and on we go, off to the bar is wedding.
get to judge the digital feed before we land in Germany. Man, am I gonna need a long vacation after this.
This'll perk you up. Some strong Irish tea and box tea.
What's box tea? You know I'm a vegan.
I know. It's just a potato pancake, Baggy.
Did you know that potatoes come to Ireland from South America and are called praties?
Thanks, Belma. You're always so full of it. Full of information. We'll be landing in Berlin in 10 minutes. Seatbelts, please.
Miss Harpo, have you seen the latest video feed from Baggy?
Yes, I have. I'm amazed by the unique cultural dances and customs.
The world is truly a better place with all our differences. It makes us think, stretch, and grow.
I couldn't agree more, Frantic. The more we learn about the world, the more we appreciate all our brothers and sisters.
Welcome back to our judges. I'm your hostess, Cupcake, and I can't wait to find out what our honorable judges think of the Irish performance. Judge Scal, why don't you start us off?
The River Dance performance was not up to the levels of the performers I've seen on stage at the Holt Center. However, I do realize these are children and not professional dancers. I give them an 8.
Simon, dear, you realize that we're looking at children? I was afraid that you didn't know that children are not adults. I'm so proud of your growth. The Irish dancers were lovely and lively, and I totally enjoyed the experience. I give it a 9.
Whoa! You both are being reasonable and mature. Your scores are in the correct range. I feel nauseous thinking that you may be evolving into mature adults. I enjoyed the Irish performance. I give them an 8.
With an 8, 8, 9, we once again have a total score of 25. I don't know how we'll break this tie and determine which group goes on the cable show. There's already a lot of competition, and our crew is still traveling. We join them at our next stop, Germany.
Guten Tag, good day, and welcome to Berlin. Berlin is the capital of Germany and has world-class museums, cars, and sausages.
Berlin is now united, and our people can travel freely around the country. This was not the case from 1961 to 1990. A wall separated our city for nearly 30 years.
The Berlin Wall was built because of the Cold War. The Cold War and the wall were difficult times in our past. Berlin and Germany have a long and varied history.
Highways in Germany are called Autobahns. These expressways have no speed limit, so you can drive your car as fast as you want.
Germany is a very eco-friendly country. More than 80% of garbage, mostly glass and paper, is recycled.
Here in Germany, we share dogs like kings. They even have their own pools.
Dogs can go just about anywhere here in Germany. First-class restaurants, buses, trains, shops, and bookstores. We don't let dogs into butcher shops, though. I can just imagine what might happen if we did. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Something else our dogs might like. We have about 300 varieties of bread. So if you sink your teeth into one type a day, you'll need close to a year to try them all.
In Germany, our students get out of school at 1 o'clock. So very frequent until 5 or 6, 10 p.m. alone. Soon being unsupervised in the afternoons has caused problems with them wandering the streets.
Germany has over 82 million citizens. It is the second most populated country in Europe. Even though we are heavily populated, over 1/3 of our country is covered in woodlands and grassland forests.
Our mix of sophisticated cities and natural spaces make Germany one of the most beautiful countries in Europe.
Germany has many countries. We have historic buildings, modern techno rock and roll, and enduring celebrations like Oktoberfest.
We're leaders in commerce. Germany has the 5th biggest economy in the world.
Our neighbor country of France is the king of cheeses, but we do produce a cheese called Quark that is very mild and used for cheesecakes.
Germany has a lot more to offer than food. Soccer is the most popular sport in our country. The German Football Soccer Association is the largest one of its kind in the world.
Germany may be the size of New Mexico in your country, but we are a major player in Europe. We even have our first woman chancellor, Angela Merkel. A chancellor is like your president.
Our country has over 150 ancient castles still standing.
Please enjoy a time-honored folk dance.
Hey Grace, how do animals send email?
I don't know, Captain. How do animals send email?
They use the interpet. Get it?
Very bunny, Captain. I'm sending off the latest recordings to Eugene. I don't know how the judges are gonna choose which acts to use, man. They're all awesome.
I know, and we haven't finished yet. We're off to India, where those dances have that great Bollywood rhythm and those moves.
In India, the clothes are so full of color. Saris, bendis, bangles. I can't wait to see them all.
You would focus on the fashion. India has so much more to offer. Over 1 billion people visit there, most of them avid cricket fans.
Ooh, I love watching cricket. Bowlers and batsmen and wickets.
Oh my! We'll be landing in Delhi in 10 minutes. It's a crowded city, so stay together and get back to the plane as soon as you can.
We'll shoot some film, grab some spicy veggies, and be right back, man.
We are back here with the judges and ready to hear their opinions on the German performance. Judge Scow, what's your opinion?
I have a bad taste of sauerkraut in my mouth. That performance was really bitter. They need to join the 21st century and update their moves and music. I give them a 6. Ugh.
Simon, you are so full of vim and vinegar. You can just take your sauerkraut and pack it up in a bun. Classical dance and music are great ways to preserve culture. I give it a 10.
I thought the costumes were fabulous and the music is inspiring. It is one of my favorite countries. I give them a 9.
25 again? Are you kidding me? Our next destination is India. Let's go to our scout teams.
Namaste. Welcome to Delhi, the capital of India. India is the largest democracy in the world. Chess and yoga started in India.
Delhi has captivating ancient monuments, magnificent museums, and some of the most flavorful food in the world.
And is now the second most populous city in the world. India has over 1 billion citizens. We are famous for our vegetarian dishes. We love our herbs and spices. India is the largest tea producer in the world. Tea or chai is our most popular beverage. Bollywood is our growing entertainment industry. We love our musicals. We produce more movies than any other country. Our citizens go to see movies 3 billion times a year. We only get around 2 inches of rain a year. Compare that to Oregon, where there can be up to 50 inches of rain a year. Cricket is the most popular sport in India and second in the world. Since India is a vegetarian country, at McDonald's there is a veggie orders menu. So, line up at Mickey D's for your veggie burger. India is the leading exporter of bananas in the world. Our national fruit is the mango and our national bird is the peacock. Gandhi is known as Mahatma or Great Soul, and he devoted his life to peacefully freeing India from British rule.
We arranged for you, our honored guests, a special dance performance. Take pleasure, our showcase of dancers, to give you a taste of India.
our final approach to Tokyo International Airport. Japan is a crowded island country with lots of skyscrapers, so the landing could be a little abrupt.
I'll secure the cabin, Captain. I am so sorry.
You ruined my Jimmy Choo shoes. I got these on sale for $400. I will never be able to replace them.
You spent $400 on a pair of shoes? Where are your priorities? You could feed a family of 4 for a month. You could provide books in schools for Kenya. You could...
Both of you, take a chill pill. I mean, really, the two of you are harshing my vibe. It's all about the children of the world, man. Expand your horizons.
Grace, don't worry about it. I'll get Smiley a new pair of shoes in Tokyo.
Better get your credit card out, Zeke. You can buy Smiley new shoes in the international airport. Seatbelts and sit tight.
Yes, Captain.
Hey, Grace. What do you get when you mix a snowman and a vampire?
I don't know, Captain. What do you get when you mix a vampire and a snowman?
Frostbite, get it?
Getting better and better. Have you seen the latest acts?
Inspiring, frantic. I am thrilled I have seen such a vast variety of song and dance.
The world. I think we could go everywhere in the world and still see new things.
I agree. There is no end to the wonders of the world and its people.
Welcome back. The judges have just completed the scores from India. And let's listen to what they have to say.
I just loved it. Bollywood is truly going Hollywood. The costumes are inspired. I give it a 10.
Bollywood should just stay where it is. I give them a 5.
Thanks for keeping your thoughts to yourself, Simon. Too bad you don't do it more often. I completely agree with Miss Drizzle on this one. They're absolutely incredible. With no hesitation, I give them a 10.
2 10s are amazing, but with Simon's 5, it gives us 25 yet again. I would have think we hit a world record for ties. Now back to Baggy and the crew in Japan.
Konnichiwa. Welcome to Tokyo, capital of Japan. Our country is made up of 70% mountains, including more than 200 volcanoes. Mount Fuji is an active volcano and the tallest mountain in Japan.
Japan has 4 main islands and over 6,000 smaller islands. Altogether, we are about the size of California.
Legend says that Japan was created by the sun goddess. The first emperor was Jimmu, and he was on the throne in 660 BC.
Warrior clans were known as samurai and were led by shogun.
Normal Japanese kitchens don't have ovens.
There are 1,500 earthquakes every year in Japan.
It is not uncommon to eat rice at every meal, including breakfast. eel, crab, prawns, and all type of fish. A guest will be offered the head and eye of the fish as a special delicacy. Noodles, especially soba noodles, are slurped very loudly when eaten. It is often said slurping means the food is delicious. It also cools down the hot noodles. Here in Japan, elementary school students wear yellow caps. Teachers move from class to class while the children stay in one room.
When you use the restroom in someone's home, you should put on a special pair of bathroom slippers so as not to spread germs to the rest of the home. The average life expectancy in Japan is one of the highest in the world. Japanese people live an average of 4 years longer than Americans.
We are very excited to show you our ancient fan dance. Please sit down and enjoy the performance.
Off to Samoa, the last stop before we head home to Eugene.
There's no place like home.
You said it, girl. I am ready to get back to the Emerald Valley.
I have been to the shopping capitals of the world and haven't had a chance to shop. What is wrong with this picture?
You are so shallow. When will you learn that there is more to life than shopping?
Are you two at it again? To seek out talent. Jet lag is making both of you grumpy.
Hang in there, man. We're almost at the island.
Hey, Grace. What do you get when you see a fruit punch in a cereal box?
I don't know, Captain. What do you get when you see a fruit punch in a cereal box?
A food fight. Get it?
The
tie will finally be broken. What are our judges' decisions?
What an outstanding job those youngsters did. The dance was graceful and lyrical. It really is amazing what kids can do. I give it a 9.
I love the fans. The dancers had such elegance in their movements. I give them an 8.
The fans were a nice prop, but they did not blow me away. I give them an 8.
No! With one act left, we are still tied. This is truly astonishing. We are off to Samoa, where we really need a tiebreaker.
Samoa.
We are so pleased that you could join us at the heart of the Pacific Ocean.
Samoa is halfway between Hawaii and New Zealand.
Samoans are most the happy people because of their enjoyment of life and spirited nature.
Eating Samoan food is a social event that brings together friends and family.
The ocean provides crayfish, snapper, octopus, tuna, and more.
We wrap our fish in banana leaves with coconut cream poured over the top.
Fresh meat is also an important staple food for us, such as chicken and pig. You won't find many microwaves here.
Our meals are prepared on an umu oven of hot stones.
We don't just cook with fire, we dance with it too.
Polynesian fire dancing is very beautiful, but dangerous tradition in our culture.
Our dancing is great, but so is our scenery.
We have 10 islands in Samoa. Come see our cascading waterfalls and rainforests.
Lay on our white sandy beaches.
Dance the night away with their beautiful sunsets.
Catch some rays, plus ride some waves.
Enjoy tropical wildlife.
And of course, don't forget our tattoos.
Samoans have practiced the art of tattooing both men and women for over 2,000 years.
The ancient designs and patterns are important to Samoan culture.
If you like coconut, Samoa's the place for you.
To crack open a coconut, most Samoans use a edge of a sharp rock or a stick.
The delicious coconut milk is enjoyed by all.
Then they serve the coconut meat, using it in cooking and as a treat.
Now let us present you with a special treat as we delight you with our dance.
Hey, Grace. Why did the people dance to the vegetable band?
No, I don't know, Captain. Why did the people dance to the vegetable band?
'Cause they had a good beat. Get it? Okay, everyone, buckle up. Next stop, Eugene. It has been quite a journey.
This has been a truly trippy experience. I can't even remember all the places we have been to. It's been such a jam-packed adventure. Speaking of jam, I'm hungry again. Grace, anything left for us to eat?
Coming right up, Aggie.
All the songs and dances are whirling through my mind. I love being exposed to all the cultures that we've experienced on this trip.
I agree with you, Smiley. Even though our visits were very short, we learned a lot about our world and all that it has to offer.
Here we go, Baggy. A small treat for you all on the last leg of our journey. And don't worry, Baggy, it is vegan. Cooked green bananas. Yum.
This is it, the final count from the judges. Let's hear what they have to say.
I thought the ukuleles gave that number that little extra oomph that it needed. I give them a 9.
I find myself agreeing with you, Simon. I know that's odd, but the performance rated a 9 in my book as well.
Oh dear, I'm afraid that I give them a score of 7. The Samoan dance was lovely, but they all were so good.
No. What are we going to do? Every single country has a score of 25. We don't have one winner. We have 9.
I guess we have a problem. Judges, let's take a brief recess to try to solve this situation.
From the judges, and no country has won. They all have a score of 25. What can we do?
Calm down, Frantic. This is not a big deal. A 9-way tie means that there are no losers. There are only...
No losers means that everyone is a winner!
Exactly. Let's bring all the children to the stage and let them all be on the cable show.
What a great way to celebrate the talents of the children of the world!